Hey, what's up? This is Matt Dietz, and this is Agency Launch. Do me a favor, send me a text, 208-213-8809. And also check out my course at agencylaunch.net. My course is everything that I've learned in a 16-year career. I have a 4,300 policy agency. I run it with 2 people, and I grow 15% year over year. Okay. We write 100,000 in commercial. We've written 50 life policies 4 or more times. Like, I've got my systems dialed in, and I teach it all at agencylaunch.net. So go check it out. Hey, I got a question for you. Did you know the average American spends 2.5 hours on social media every single day? That's 25% of their free time. That's crazy. You know, these are your clients and potential clients, and you have to be where they are spending time. You've heard me talk about how important it is to be active on social media, but sometimes you need a little boost. So let's talk about how you can up your social media game with Social Jazz. It's a new social media automation tool with content designed specifically for our industry. This does all the heavy lifting for you. You can plan an entire year of content through this platform. It's amazing. It does this by automatically publishing ready-made insurance-specific posts that educate, engage, and drive leads. All you have to do is pick a few topics and a few occasions from their catalog, link to your social media accounts, and you're on your way. Now, Social Jazz is offering my listeners a free 14-day trial plus 20% off the monthly subscription for your first 2 months. Sign up at socialjazz.com/Dietz and put your social media on autopilot. Hey, what's up? So today I wanted to talk about something that I do for one of my clients every Valentine's Day. And I don't know how I started doing this. It was just an idea that I had on the way into work one day. We insure a florist in town that is probably a good 3-wood away from my office. Like, if I really caught my 3-wood, I could probably hit their shop. And I've had their business for quite some time, and we've been neighbors, and I use them to send flowers to my wife, or we use them to send flowers for condolences or whatever. So we've built a relationship over time. One year I was driving by and I realized it was Valentine's Day. And I was like, wait a minute, I'll bet they're really busy today. So there's a gas station across the street, and I went into the gas station and I bought a bunch of Red Bull and a bunch of water, and just pretty simple. And I just rolled into their office unannounced, or their shop unannounced. I was like, hey guys, big day for you. You know, let's have a great day. Here's some stuff to help you get through it. You know, thanks for supporting me. Let's have a good day. And, you know, the owner loved it. She was like, oh my God, Matt, thank you so much. That's amazing. And now I've done that like 6 years in a row now. It's become a little ritual of mine. And now I just roll in with a cooler. I've kind of upgraded a little bit. I get a cooler, I pack it with ice, and I put in like water and energy drinks, coffee drinks, and like tea and juice and candy bars. Just like, hey guys. And they've actually grown quite a bit too. And so, God, when I went in there last, because it's the end of February right now, when I went in there a couple weeks ago, I mean, there were 15 people in there. There was like a beehive. And, you know, went in there, gave her a big hug, picked up some flowers from my wife, and it was great. I mean, these are the kind of things that really I love to do for my clients. I'm trying to think of some of the other things that I've done in the past. I have done a review with one of my biggest accounts. They own a number of coffee shops in town and have been big supporters of mine. So I did a review, and I brought them a mug, one of these Ember mugs that have a little heating element on the bottom, and they have a companion app for your phone. This guy's like really techie. And so I was a guy that was always like, it would take me an hour to drink my morning coffee and it would get cold. So I have to run to the microwave and warm it up, and run in the microwave and warm it up. Where I found this mug, called Ember that keeps it warm for well over an hour. It just keeps it a nice constant. So I was like, wow, what a great gift. And so I bought a pair for them. They sell coffee. It makes sense, right? I insure a guy who owns a real estate company in town. He's a good client, and he just had a baby, so let's see, what did I get? I got sent flowers to his wife, and I bought him like a cool handkerchief to always carry around, because like dads are always going to be needing to mop stuff up for this little girl, like a nice, like whatever, $30 or $40 handkerchief. Actually, I used a company called Hanks Kerchiefs, which is Tom Hanks, Colin Hanks' son. And I was like, my God, that's good branding right there. Colin Hanks made a handkerchief. It started a handkerchief company. I'm like, you have to support that. So I'm always there to support good, solid marketing. There's another client that I golf with, and we were playing golf, and he found himself in a tough spot, and he needed a certain club, and he didn't have it, and it was a tough shot anyway. So anyway, kind of banked that memory, and the next time we played, I brought him that club. It was a wedge, a 64-degree wedge, which is one that like pops straight up, like you could almost hit your forehead if you hit this wrong. It pops it straight up in the air. And so I like to be thoughtful with my gifts. I like to be intentional. There's something that I've given out called the 5-Minute Journal by a company called Intelligent Change, and it's just a daily affirmation journal that is nice to give to people. It's a nice, thoughtful gift where they can spend 5 minutes a day writing down what they're thankful for, writing down what they want to achieve today. And then at the end of the day, they write down what went well that day, and they write down, what could have gone better that day, or something they wished that they had done differently. And so it's a nice, thoughtful gift to give to the right person. I love giving books away too. I work with a lot of business owners, and I read a lot of books. And every time I read a book that I enjoy, I think of someone who might enjoy it too. And I buy the book, and I like to go by the office and give it to them in person, or leave it at the desk so they know I was there. These are the kind of things that I'm thinking of for clients, how to give back. I've also in the past, I've given magazine subscriptions, which are kind of pretty old school, but I love that gift because it shows up every month, and every month it shows up, they're like, oh yeah, thanks, Matt, and so they think of you throughout the whole year, and magazine subscriptions are cheap. So there you go. I just want to give I wanted to tell the story about what I did for my florist and some things I've done in the past to maybe give you some ideas on how to just kind of stand out a little bit. So there you go. My name's Matt. This is Agency Launch. You can find me all over the place. Of course, you can go to agencylaunch.net. That's my masterclass for training. Send me a text, 208-213-8809, and hop in my community. We can connect that way. And I'm on LinkedIn, and I'm active on Twitter and Instagram @Dietz Agency. So let's connect. Hey, thanks for listening. Keep up the good work.